Hey there, folks. Welcome back. Previously on the Owl House, we learned that Yi Yi, the Bat Queen, making her grand return, that her herself is a palisman who was abandoned by whoever she was serving, and basically, kind of, pretty much confirming that it was to some very much a giant or maybe a titan. I don't know. I mean, the Boiling Isles are uh, essentially the body of a dead giant or titan or whatever. I don't know exactly what it is. I don't know if that's something that gets answered later on. Don't tell me. But basically, she's the grand protector and essentially, self-appointed mother of all other abandoned palismans, which we saw in the scene. Which was quite sad, but it's glad that they found some sort of safe haven, and she wanted to take Albert in after Luz inadvertently crashed Albert and cracked his head, which was very sad. So basically, Luz, in my opinion, handling power that she doesn't know how to wield, and I felt that was kind of irresponsible. But again, lessons always learned with shows like this. And then the other plot was King, taking Kirstida out to the playground to assert his reign on the playground as their king and ruler. But the more interesting thing in regards to that whole part of the story was Ida's losing control of this curse. The elixir isn't working like it used to, and it's starting to become a little much, where it's becoming unpredictable, which is not good at all, obviously, because when she is in that form, she is a horrible beast, but there was weird things that she didn't fully transform in this episode. She was still kind of obeying and listening and whatnot, very much King was kind of treating her like a dog, and obviously using his friend. So nothing good comes of that. And then he had Booger Kid. Probably the biggest twist of the episode was Booger Kid making his true intentions known, which was very funny. But yeah, this is episode 11. This is Sense and Insensitivity. And I've noticed that a lot of the episode titles are kind of homages to titles of other movies, shows, or songs. Obviously there's the one with Hootie, and then very much like Howl's Moving Castle. I think it was Hootie's Moving Castle or something like that. This one's called Sense and Insensitivity. I wonder if that's referencing Sense and Sensibility. That's that mid-90s, I think it's a period film, starring Emma Thompson and Alan Rickman. I think Kate Winslet and Hugh Grant are in that as well. I've seen it once years ago, but I wonder if that's what that is. But I'm rambling. Let's watch.
King of Demons!
Yeah.
Why isn't anyone paying attention to me? I'm the rightful overlord.
King.
Intellectually and such. Okay, King.
Hey,
How old is
it
King
looks
supposed
more
to
of
be?
nerd than money today.
Nerds.
Guys, it's a book fair where books come to life.
Oh,
Hello.
literally come to life.
Fair without rides?
When this
Dude,
can
get that
take
out of
you
his
anywhere.
face.
Eh.
Yeah. Oh,
A, you. B, I'm bored.
I love when
C,
King goes,
I feel like
"Meh."
pickpocketing some dork while they proud.
I'll let you ride in my hoodie.
ooh.
Ooh.
That was very enticing to him.
A scene making workshop.
Ghostwriters, I like
creates
that.
some- What's that?
Booger Kid.
A writing competition? I've always wanted to be a writer.
Writer? What? I thought you wanted to be a witch.
So my runner-up dream was to be a writer. I've had this about the author picture since I was 7 years old.
Oh my gosh, that's a full-on about the author
I'm gonna
picture.
enter the competition.
Those are always funny to me.
What are these basement dwellers doing out in natural sunlight?
We're in line for John DePlume, most famous white
We're
man on
really
the
going
Boiling
after
Isles,
the
and
stereotype
author of the Will
of what
Warrior
nerds and
series.
geeks, of what
I'm gonna
people
have
think
him read
nerds and
my
geeks are.
story and marry me.
Oh.
John, will you sign my child? I'll sign anything.
Such power.
That baby's so
Such
cute.
command he holds over his minions.
Oh,
I
no.
must have the same. Loose the human, I too shall enter the competition.
Really? We're best friends, so we'll make
Again,
the best
King in her
team.
hood is cracking me
Team,
up.
Yes. My name goes first on the cover.
Of course. Of course. You know what? I don't talk about the music enough on this show.
Boring.
I absolutely love it.
Boring. Another wrinkle.
No.
The curse is quickening.
Oh,
You.
or you're just getting old. Read or die.
Do you have the item we discussed?
Oh, that was a beautiful piece of music
I
there.
think the Emperor will be very pleased.
Ma'am, shouldn't we be searching for the owl lady to join the coven?
Right?
Remember that whole plan?
My sister's curse has left her frail. She'll still be here when we get back.
I like how he's standing, with,
This
it's right on his
comes
hip.
first. It's for the Emperor after all.
Yeah! All hail the Emperor!
Very good, Steve.
Shoulder pats.
Oh,
for
is this
Steve.
Steve? I've heard this. I've seen this name mentioned.
Eternal youth, a rare flower that only grows once a millennia.
I also like that his name is Steve.
Won't she be surprised when I get there?
Oh, here we
first and
go.
Get it for myself. Ha! That'll show her who's frail.
Yes, well, we'll see, won't we?
Ida and this. Oh, is this?
Can't go without a map.
Oh, this guy's being sketchy. This guy's not on the up and up.
Every idea is a good idea.
Oh, I guess.
Done.
No. Violence.
Is that all you want to see?
Blood and violence. King knows what people want.
Luzora. I know it's kind of cliche, but what's wrong with cliche?
Yeah. And my main character is the king, the ruler of demons.
Attaboy.
With this
I like how main characters, they didn't fit characters all on one card. Hey, they got a nice little, explosion. They got a nice, writing system here. Story structure. I like this song.
Luzora's
No.
tears fell on the frozen prince, bringing him back to life. It just feels a little unrealistic.
In your version, ruler just destroys everything.
I
I think
mean,
a little romantic tension could help.
there's
the
nothing
scene.
wrong with
Hey,
a
there's
downer
more to life
ending.
than shipping.
Don't you dare insult shipping in my
Oh
presence.
no, here we go. I'm not a big
Figure this
shipper
out. Okay,
when
ready,
it comes
buddy?
to TV and movies. And it's more
What's up, boss lady?
what people
I'm
ship
popping out for a few
and who
days
they
to
ship.
an undis- You're
Sometimes
in
it gets
charge.
uncomfortable.
Great.
No questions.
Okay.
No
I
questions.
said no questions.
She said okay. Oh, damn.
Hey, Luz, great news.
What?
Oh,
Done.
he has taken
I just made
over.
a few tiny edits, and this baby is humming.
Tiny edits.
Luzora died?
What?
I know, right? What a twist.
King?
That's
but
not
I think you're
bad.
crossing a line.
Yeah, into greatness.
Killing
Don't you
off
want
the
us to
title
win?
character?
If this is how you want to win, then maybe you should submit the story on your own.
Oh, damn.
What?
What the heck, man? Learn to collaborate.
Ah,
Hush you! I'll prove to both of you my story is superior.
I was wondering if he was gonna talk.
Hey, you scum! Which one of you wants to read my literary masterpiece?
I appreciate he called everyone scum. Oh! I love how that mound of mud, or hopefully it's mud,
Your story.
just happened to be there. Oh, hello. Yo, jealous?
Let me get you a fruit punch.
Ooh, I love punching.
This guy's a
Of
snake.
Gillette
We can't trust him.
Publishing House. And your name is King?
It's more of a rank than a name.
I loved your story.
So does King actually have like a name?
Submissions we got for the competition.
That's
I
not
want to
King.
buy it. John DePlume.
Jean de Plume. Jean de Plume kind of looks like a douche.
Always wanted a people chair. I'm in. This will be the first step in my reclamation of power.
I think we all want a people chair.
All you have to do
Read the
is
contract.
sign.
Read it, King. King. You always read the fine print.
You're ominous, and I like it.
No.
Get ready to be famous.
Nothing, no good comes of this. I know it. You know it. This guy knows it. What? Is that how books are published here? Oh, he works for them. That was funny.
Heart and heartlessness.
Oh, King has a turtleneck. That's how you know he's an author. Oh, now he's got the scarf and the sunglasses. He's really feeding into this.
Spend money on my thing I wrote.
Oh my god, what happened to her? She's cracked.
Hey, sweet, my Stolly.
Oh no.
Oh,
It
my.
says
Always good
Stolly.
to meet minions. I mean fans.
Okay. From the minute.
Not to scale.
And with luck, I'll get to the bloom of eternal youth before Lilith. Who's frail now, Emperor?
I love
dorks?
Edith so much. I love every little like mannerism. All her like little quirks, like it's just so much fun. She's such a lively character.
Spicy toss!
Spicy toss.
Lily?
Edolin?
Uh-oh.
Why don't you go home and rest? Wouldn't want you breaking a hip.
Sorry, sister. I'm stronger than you think.
I wonder how much
I'm
older
here to
she
save
is.
the bloom, and I'm gonna get there before you. No, you won't.
I love how, like, proper and professional Lilith is, except when she's around her sister. They go back into sibling mode.
Me! A fan crocheted it out of their own hair.
Oh.
It smells so bad.
Ugh.
I'd like for you to be there.
After you screwed her over? Bro, that doesn't work like that.
Alright.
You guys were writing a fun story together, and you went and just took it over.
Girl, you don't need him.
But I don't want to be mad at him either.
Listen, you can be angry at him. Alright, but doesn't mean it doesn't mean you guys still can't be
That's between
friends,
me and
but
my
he needs to
publisher.
understand
Right, Vignette?
this behavior is unacceptable. I'm really honestly wondering what King's age is, because he is incredibly
Where's
immature.
John DePlume at? I wanted to compare
And he has a lot to
sunglasses.
learn.
Oh, he's taking a break to finish his latest
Which he will.
masterpiece. Speaking of, how's your second book coming along?
Here's the catch.
Coming along. Or finished. Bam!
Already?
Rulers Reach 2. Now with more swears.
Ooh.
Oh, you cad. Not only are you a great writer, but a practical joker as well.
That's true.
What? Awful! Ah.
Looking forward to the real draft.
Wow. So what happens if
Really
he can't
awful, but I'm a
produce
best-selling writer. How?
a sequel? Oh, that's a good
Luce,
point.
buddy, I'm
I think
so
a lot of
glad
the
you can
basis
make
of the
it.
story was Luce's story, right?
You're my friend. So, congratulations.
You know what? Big props to
Great
Luce.
to hear,
She's
'cause
come.
I really
She's
need
being
your help with
very
my
big
next
here.
book, out rebelling against your gushy fantasy slop.
Excuse
Oh
me?
no.
We make a great team. So here's a pen.
Ugh.
Ready, clock's a ticking.
No. King. This was
I'm not writing for
a
you after
crappy
you
way
made
to
fun of all
handle
my
this.
Ideas. Well, your hard-earned success.
You should want to write with her because it's fun to write
I
with
gonna
her.
do?
You guys are
Write without
friends,
her.
not to use her. Oh no, now he's gonna go after Luce. What was that? What? Ew.
Lily!
Some sort of like crab monster thing.
Ellie. We might fight, but you're still my sister.
Aw.
Besides, if anyone's putting you
Yeah,
down,
smile.
it's gonna be me. Is that?
Oh. I mean, Ida's killing me
Bloom
here.
of eternal youth. But I'm
I wonder
more
if
than
there's
that.
some sort of
And with the bloom of eternal youth's power,
symbolism
I'll show you.
in regards to Ida
What the?
with the curse and with her like real self. Oh, I want to get back to that thought in a minute. You know, the way I'm starting to interpret things, it's like a lot of like a mental health
Can I
thing.
help
You know, maybe like bipolar. Like I feel like when she's herself, she's a certain, you know,
You're an
not manic, but you know what I mean. She's on her high, she's on her up. When she's in her curse, that's her down. And obviously the elixirs are, you know, that's her medication. But a lot of times with meds,
Oh,
they start to lose their effectiveness, and then you gotta switch to something else. That's just a very simple observation, without getting too complex with it. Oh no! Oh no!
Loose.
That snappily dressed lizard trapped me in this
Oh,
wrenching
this is
box.
sinister. Oh no, he's gonna force her to write.
You gotta get me out.
So if you don't want her crushed, you'll write together
See?
again.
Snake.
Oh, don't give me that.
I love
look.
snakes.
Some of the
I don't love
best
him, though.
books were written in literal crunch time.
Oh no, crunch is
Toxic
bad.
mentality that contributes to burnout and unrealistic expectations.
Thank you, Luce. She basically said what I was just kind of gonna say. I don't even have to say
You'll
it.
recall you are under contract.
Yeah, you didn't read it, you idiot. Oh, now right.
Make your deadline, or you'll never be able to hold a pen again. Just like... Help me!
I was wondering if something happened to him. Oh no! I'm trying to look at all the characters, see if they reference any other writers. I didn't get a good look at them though. That's literally what's gonna happen to them. That's messed up.
And that'll take forever.
Have my story.
But it's all hugging and crying. I can't put
King.
my name on that.
As you can't compromise.
That's a good
All
point.
I wanted was to write a dumb story with my friend.
See? That's what I said.
Luce, you're living your dream. Celebrity is as close as I'll ever get to my dream. It all went to my head, and I hurt you.
Being with you is one of my favorite parts of this dream.
Oh, his tail's wagging.
But we need to work together this time.
There's a way to
Just
have
tell me
both
what
your
to do.
dreams.
I know you must be confused.
Yeah.
The bloom of eternal
Ooh.
youth dead? What
his
if I
eyes.
told you the bloom never existed at all?
Look at his
Now that I am
shoes.
late- I'll suck all the life out of you.
Ooh, that's cool. Oh, I love
Scammed
that.
us. Can you believe he scammed us?
Hard not to admire the tenacity, though. Good entrance.
They're not taking him
That
seriously.
outfit. Oh, look at his little shoes.
I like the shoes. I
You've
disagree.
never been led into a lethal trap before, but the response should be, no, spare us!
Sure.
They're pretty powerful
Spare
witches.
us.
Woe to us whose
Oh, I love that
fates
shot.
are sealed.
Oh, she cracked her knuckles.
That's right.
No, I was gonna say they're powerful witches, bro. Ew,
Dang.
Hey, Vignette!
that's messed up.
We're done!
This is much more gushy than your last book.
Skip to the finale, because it is quite a payoff.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at the drawing.
What is this all about?
Lights!
Yo, hell yeah.
I just realized I should have said enlightening. Skip to the finale, you'll find it enlightening.
King, the contract!
Yo,
Pretentious scarf, go!
pretentious scarf. That was great. Great move. Eat it.
This is how you repay
Yeah, but
me?
then you turn into a dick.
This is
Get him. Does that even hurt?
Being very patient.
I like his glasses. Ew.
But let's
Is he? Are they dead?
cut to the finish.
Oh shit.
King! I am your biggest fan!
My story.
To read my story?
Here, take her book.
I'm sorry, my lawyer advised me not to look at unsolicited work.
You really shouldn't.
But
You should not read other people's
If I
works.
read this,
That's a
will
big
you go
potential legal
so
issue.
I can annihilate them in peace.
Oh,
It's beautiful. You must
tears.
let me publish this. I can make you a star.
Please read the contract.
Wait a minute, what about King?
King, I don't think you're a good writer.
You're old news. Sure.
Ooh.
Hey!
King, we're good then?
Yes, quite.
All the cubes are escaping.
Well, we
Oh,
wrecked
they
this
kicked his
junk,
ass.
But I guess the bloom of eternal youth isn't real. Oh, great. You gonna cart me away to the coven now, are you?
Not now, because I want to give you a chance to join on your
She
own.
really wants her to want to
Join
join.
me, and he could even heal your curse.
Starting to think our emperor is our big bad.
I'll heal it on my own.
I feel like they've been
terms.
slowly
I don't
kinda
wanna
setting
owe
that
him
up.
Anything.
Not if I catch you first.
I want to see these two together more. I love their scenes.
You're welcome for the chance to bond.
Ooh. Aw, she looked genuinely disappointed there. Ooh,
That was a rough couple days.
Yeah, I'll say.
felt that.
Well, nothing a bit of apple blood and a good book can't mend.
Mmm.
Books?
Nope, I
No.
don't know nothing about
No
that.
more books.
Yay, books. Wow, look at the time.
What's a book? Good night!
Wow.
What the?
Girl, you do not
I-
want to know.
Love the typewriter. More typewriter, please. That's a good one. Like I said, it's just very much like Amphibia. I love the characters so much. I don't even at this point care that it's off to a slow start because I love spending time with them. I would give this episode a 9 out of 10, but I have to bump it down to a 7 because it's 2 episodes in a row without Hootie. So, you know how it goes. No Hootie, no very high score. 7's still very good though. 7 is a very respectable score. But yeah, a lot of I'm starting to kind of understand that King is very much in that phase where he's still growing and learning. He's very immature. So I mean, I something I never really asked before or really brought up. I mean, I'm assuming King is very young. That's kind of how I'm starting to interpret things with King. So, and he's very much a lot of times like a me first type. But I mean, again, I give him credit for he does learn from his lessons. He does eventually listen. So it's not something, he's not a total he doesn't go like, full asshole, but he starts to, and then he'll dial back and realize that he's hurt somebody, and like Luz said, she wanted to do was just write stories with her friend, and obviously his dreams of being this ruler and having minions, this was a fast track to that, kind of. So in the process of that, he kind of lost his way there with Ida and Lilith. That really necessarily didn't, in my opinion, go anywhere in terms of like, you knew that was going to be a setup and whatnot. But what I loved about it is I love them bonding. I love the sister bonding. I love the sibling relationship. Yeah, they're on opposite ends right now, and they both want different things for each other, but still at its core, they're still sisters, and they very much do get along when they allow it to happen. I love the little moments when they're just being sisters. I really do. And I love that, like, I like that Lilith is giving her a chance, is giving Ida a chance. Like, hey, I want you to join. Like, I'm not going to force you, at least not yet. I think when that moment happens, I think it's not going to be up to Lilith. I'm very much starting to believe the Emperor is our big threat in this story. I don't know that for sure, and don't confirm that to me in the comments. I would like to just kind of piece it together and find out for myself. But I was bringing up earlier, like, I think there's a lot of comparisons to be made with Ida and this curse and just her personality in general. Like, I've been around a lot of people like Ida. I don't know. I mean, I don't know much about the creator of the show. Was it Dana Terrace? I'm sorry if I'm butchering. I don't know if it's Donna or Dana. I can't remember. So I don't know if it's something they've gone through in their personal life, but there's a lot to be said, like, especially with the elixir. The elixir is very much like a medication, and like I said in the previous reaction, medication has a tendency to has a tendency for its effects to wear off, or its effectiveness, right? I've had a friend who has been on countless and countless of different medications for her bipolar, and they eventually just don't work anymore, and then she has to go and get used to a whole new thing, and it's kind of feel like that's what's going on here in a way. And I don't know if that's what they're going for, but that's how I'm interpreting it. And again, I'm putting this in a simple way, without getting like into it too deep. Like, I can if I want to right now, but then this video is going to end up being 45 minutes, and I don't want that. But I'm very much welcome to that conversation in the comments for sure. So definitely, if I'm off base on that, or if you kind of feel like you agree with it or not, but again, agree or disagree, I would like to hear or read your thoughts on that. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. Another super solid episode of The Owl House. Very enjoyable. Again, 7 out of 10. It would have been 9, but no Hootie. But I'll see you in the next Owl House reaction. Have yourselves a great day. Bye, folks.